Miracles do not belong to religion, they belong to nature. And if you're right that nature belongs to God, then miracles belong to God. And if nature was given to you by God, then they belong to you. But whatever the case, they don't belong to religion. That's those type taken care of, you know, the general hand-me-down miracles, the ones that you've heard about and utterly you know to be true in the deepest part of your soul, but never actually saw or experienced for yourself. Mostly the big ones that happened either millennia or centuries ago, walking on water, water into wine, rising from the dead. But the other type, the ones that are first-person miracles, that have actually happened to you, took place in your life, well, you know full well that they're between you and your God. They didn't need some imam or priest yelling at you from the pulpit for them to happen. You saw Jesus walk into your bedroom. You were healed of a terminal disease by the touch of Muhammad. The angel stopped you from committing suicide. Whatever glorious personal miracle it is that you absolutely know happened is between you and your God. Let's keep the interfering sin peddlers out of it at this stage, shall we? Now, I'm not going to deny either type of miracle, the ones that happened 3,000 years ago or those that happened to you this morning. If they happened, then they happened, true? If I try to question them, then though I may speak with the tongues of humans and angels, if I don't have love, I am a loud gong or a clashing cymbal, 1 Corinthians 31:1. You're not going to listen to an unbeliever's words about something that you totally know and will never even allow yourself to question. And this is why the scheming, largely closet atheist religious clerics know they're onto a good thing with miracles. Remember how fervently you held on to the truth of the miracles that you simply know actually happened in the way you think. Well, what better way than to hijack that powerful personal sense of unquestioning knowledge and claim it for themselves? It's clever stuff, you know, and it works. Every day thousands and thousands of Christians are believing the Islamic miracles and are converting to Islam, and the same for Muslims converting to Christianity. The miracles have it every time. Jesus really did rise from the dead. Honestly, it really happened. Muhammad really was taken to heaven by the angel. You'd be mad not to believe it. And who benefits in this glorious revelation of the miraculous nature of hoodwinking? The clerics. Always the blood-sucking, hope-sucking, dignity-sucking, fast-thinking con men in frocks. So if you're going to have your miracles, have them. Enjoy them for what they're worth. And they're not really worth a lot, are they, if you can't even question them, try and duplicate them to benefit other people like you who has been benefited, nor even try to understand them. And this brings us on to the greatest miracles of all, ones that you can not only enjoy, but which positively encourage you to ask questions and share their benefits. The greatest source of miracles that God or anything other than God could ever produce. Nature. Glorious nature. Miracles so numerous and rich that your imams and priests simply can't discern one end of them from the other. Nature's miracles are so miraculous that it took thousands of years for humans to even discover its now obvious secret, that if you mix your excrement with your food, you pass on little tiny bacteria that can kill you stone dead, that the black rock we've been rather stupidly walking on for millennia was actually capable of being burned and used to produce steam that can then turn turbines and generate a miraculous and invisible substance that travels along cables and creates the miracle of light in the darkness of humanity. That even now we've discovered a tiny percentage of the miracles that await us. Some we can just about conceive, like a pill that can genetically alter a whole generation of people so that AIDS and cancer and Alzheimer's disease disappear from human experience altogether, through to the barely imaginable miracles of pollution-free power sources, a violence-free human family, where humans will dispense with our existing frail and high energy-consuming physical bodies and create a form where we can live to all intents and purposes forever, all joined in harmony like a living internet, and learning at incredible speeds and enjoying our existence in ways that themselves would seem miraculous to our currently limited 5 senses. A human growing back an amputated limb would be as good a miracle as you get, wouldn't it? And you know, it'll be possible. Not via the clerics who just want to suck you dry and remove all the natural miracle-making ability that you have, but via people like you and me, just ordinary humans who studied a bit of chemistry or physics, worked hard and came up with a solution. We ordinary folks did it with heart transplants, and people like you and me bring back the dead in hospitals all around the developed world. And did you know that your God, or nature, and again not the clerics, has been doing the growing back an amputated limb miracle for millions of years? Starfish can grow back their limbs. Salamanders can even regrow internal organs. Clever, eh? Simply miraculous. Religion has hijacked miracles because miracles represent the cherry on the top of the cake, the sweet little inducement to think there's something beyond every single person's ability to ever understand, especially the dumb and submissive sheep. And my question to you is this: Ba, ba, little black sheep, dare you reclaim our miracles from the manacles?